General Hospital spoilers indicate that ever since Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rota, appeared back on the canvas that he is up to no good. He had a very menacing look on his face when he sat a few pews behind Sasha Corbin, Sophia Madison, at church and overheard that she is pregnant. So far, Sidwell's plans for Sasha are unclear, but that doesn't mean that he doesn't have major plans for Sasha and all of Port Charles, particularly Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard. Was Sidwell behind the fire at Sonny's penthouse that ultimately wounded Sonny's son, Michael Corinthos, Chad Duell? What are his plans for Port Charles now that he is back and living in Windermere? Surprisingly, Sidwell was revealed to be the new owner of Windermere when Lucy, Lynn Herring, greeted him. They had a nice sit-down with oodles of chemistry, but it seems that Sidwell is looking for information about the residents of Port Charles and the town itself. Lucy is the perfect person for Sidwell to pump for information, given that she wrote the guide to Port Charles. Is Sidwell targeting anyone else besides Sonny and Sasha? Sonny's penthouse was engulfed in flames last week and severely injured Michael. Is Sidwell responsible for this horrible act of violence? Jack Brennan, Charles Mazur, indicated that it was someone connected or has connections to the WSB because they used the same incendiary device that was used to set the fire on Sonny's penthouse. Does Sidwell have WSB connections? Does he have one or more people working for him, either willingly or unwillingly? It is a definite possibility. Dr. Isaiah Gannon, Sawandi Wilson, has been spending a lot of time around Sonny lately, and that could be no coincidence. We know that he is connected to Sidwell from the previous storyline in Somalia, so perhaps Sidwell made a bargain with Isaiah. Sidwell would leave him alone as long as he kept an eye on Sonny and stay close to him. Isaiah is also monitoring Sonny's recently found heart condition after finding him collapsed in pain. Is Isaiah also causing Sonny to have these symptoms somehow? If he is probably not doing it willingly. The person that set that fire at Sonny's penthouse seems to have WSB connections. As far as we know, Isaiah doesn't have any, but that doesn't mean that he doesn't. General Hospital spoilers have hinted that Sidwell is on track to be the next major supervillain in Port Charles. Sidwell's charm and treachery won over viewers in his last run when he was holding Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, captive in Somalia, and later came back and held Sasha hostage in order to retrieve the diamonds that Holly Sutton, Emma Sams, stole from him. Sidwell definitely has a score to settle with Holly, and perhaps the reason he is going after Sonny is because he helped Holly keep the diamonds from him. Or perhaps there is more to the story than that. Does Sidwell want to take over Sonny's territory and become the next mob king of Port Charles? Only time will tell what Sidwell's true motives are. Is Sidwell responsible for the fire at Sonny's penthouse? What are his plans for Sonny and Sasha? Is Isaiah Sidwell's accomplice? Is Sidwell trying to take over Sonny's territory? Anything can happen in Port Charles, so keep watching General Hospital, airing weekdays on ABC. And don't forget to check right back here for all your General Hospital news, information, and spoilers.